guys, I want to start this video by going over my play yesterday. I told you guys that I was entering a long position because I had a line of interest here. This white line was a weekly trend line. I said when I got that green candle close along it, it confirmed my beliefs that it was being respected, so I put in a long position at 25x. And I also mentioned that I added to my position when we got the break of this red trend line. It was purple a couple videos ago, I think when we were back in this area somewhere, but I changed my color coding a bit. It's the same line. Yesterday, I believe it was red too. But let's just watch what happened here after I added to my position, guys. So right about here, I thought that this does look a little bit like a double top with a bearish RSI divergence. Our RSI is dropping and we got an approximate double top here. So I wanted to lock in some profits just because since I added in, I did open myself up to some risk. My position was a little bigger than I had intended initially. So I was willing to take profits quickly. So I took a little bit there. Next, you can see what happened is this played out as a bit of a bull flag here. We had our line of resistance there. You can also see that we got above that RSI divergence, and you can see we actually, if you use that trend line on the RSI, you can see that we tested it. It got a perfect resist support flip as well, only strengthening my argument for that. As well, after we broke out of this red trend line, I made a green trend line to show a potential support line that would be followed, and look how perfect that was too, guys. I was even debating adding to my position with this RSI support flip, with this trend line being broken, and with this green trend line being respected. I was considering adding to my position again. I didn't want to open myself up to that much of a risk, but while I was sleeping, I did lock in some more profits at around 9,600. You can see this is a line of interest. We have a lot of confluence there. If I just make a horizontal line right about there, you can see we have a lot of touch points from both sides, so it is significant. So that's why I wanted to take some more profits there. And then I want to show you, I was targeting this red trend line up here. If I zoom out, you can see I just connected the very tops of these wicks, are very high of this little trend, are very high of this little trend, and continued. So I wanted to set my last, well, my third take profit just below that line, as I don't think that we would break it on our first rally. I think there would be a bit of a pullback first, so let's just see how that played out. And you can see there, wicked to my line almost perfectly. So I took out some more of my position there at around 130% there. And I do still have my last remaining quarter open. If we drop to, I believe it was 96.85, half of that will be stopped out. And if we drop to, I think it was 95.58 or something like that, would be the rest of my position would be hit as a stop. But that stop, my average entry is somewhere down in here in the 9300s. So even when I get stopped out, it's just locking in the rest of my profits, guys. The reason I have my stop loss split in two right now is I wouldn't be surprised if this one is triggered. I do want to lock in some more profits if we drop this area of support right in here, this little cluster here. So I don't want to lose the whole position though, because this green trend line may end up acting as support again, and the trend could continue higher, retesting this red line a couple times before breaking it, potentially. Also, there would be the potential to form some sort of a falling wedge, where depending how far we drop, if we do not drop below this, I would be interested in adding to my position if some sort of pattern or divergence or something catches my eye. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. Right now, you can see where we're trading, and just above my stop loss, actually. So you can see that this cluster of little bit of trade action may be significant. If not, whatever, lock in some more profits. If it keeps going to the upside, then whatever, my position will continue to grow. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to kind of give you an update on my position. I had also mentioned this upper green trend line actually, since it was support earlier, and you can see that it did turn into a bit of a resist flip, so I was expecting that again, and I mentioned that in my last video for sure, that I would be interested in taking some profits. I was actually thinking we were going to hit where these two lines meet, but obviously we're still going. So if we did hit this line again, I would be interested in taking some profits. We're getting around that $10,000 mark again as well. Psychological resistance as well. We've seen technical resistance around there as well. So that's a line of interest for me. I don't want to sell out of my entire position though. I think I'll just do a trailing stop loss for now with the rest of my position, just hoping to get a little more growth out of it. But from there, we're getting pretty damn close to my other white line that you guys know I've been really excited about. If we break this red trend line and actually get a close above and stay above without coming right back down as a fake out, I wouldn't be surprised to see that top white line. And I know I've been showing you guys this a million times, but we'll go to my macro chart and you can see where that is. We also have this white trend line that I've been pointing out, and how I wanted this weekly candle close above it. And well, that's only under 7 hours away, so we might get that close, and I would expect some sort of a retest once again of this white line down here, but we'll have to see how that plays out. Yeah, so basically that's my long-term pattern here. You guys know my thoughts on that. You can go back and watch probably any of my videos and I point it out. As for my short analysis, you guys know how I've been updating my position here and how I'm looking to play it from here. So with that, I just wanted to bring you this quick video, and I am out to go kite surfing. So have a good one, guys. Stay safe. Catch you later.